Hey guys, welcome back to the Bond Report. Now, you may recognize a few things going on here in this shot. Probably a couple people, to say the least. David, from the Bond Experience, thank you for being here.
Good to see you, man.
It's great to see
you here in front of this little building in back of us.
This is, I mean, I think it kind of speaks for itself.
It does.
This has been a week I have been looking forward to for over a year. I came here last year, as many of you know. I was here for Cue the Music last year, had a great time.
Special guest star, by the way.
Yeah, don't mind that.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
He might be. We're not cutting that.
No.
So, but I was here last year, had a great time. As soon as I got home, I realized I'm coming back.
Yeah.
I'm coming back. It's the culture, the smells, the energy of this community is here. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, as an American,
yeah,
being a fan, of course, of the James Bond community, tell everybody what it's like to not only feel what it's like to be here, but what are the moments like to connect with people in what is the heart of Bond, that is London.
Yeah, because I mean, you've hit upon something. To connect with people in the Bond community like this, like physically, as opposed to so many people know each other in a one-dimensional way. It's always great to hear the stories. You know, where did they come from? What were they motivated? And honestly, to find out that many of our stories of what motivates us and what makes us happy are very similar. It's like finding your tribe.
Exactly.
But this is where the tribe was born. This is London. This is where our character, that's the very soul from which everything flows, is here in London. So you times that, and it's very extreme. It's almost emotional at times when you see people and you share with them in this environment.
It is. We were having some conversations last night at Duke's. Thank you, Alessandro, again for hosting. Had a great conversation, and getting into those moments.
Yeah.
There was a few times where you could hear the passion coming through people. And even myself, I found myself having conversations and almost welling up over just the sheer joy.
Yeah.
And because I think there's a lot of anticipation that's built up to have the I can touch you and meet you and and these moments. So when it happens, it's almost like an adrenaline rush in a sense. You get this burst of energy that it's hard to describe unless you feel it.
Yeah, I agree.
And so that's what I wanted to kind of talk about today and touch on, because this has been twice now something it's almost indescribable until you're here.
Right.
The feeling and the bonding that we've had.
It's extreme. And as you know, as many people know that go on these tours and those locations, it's also when we shouldn't be owned by the things that we own, of course, but there's something about an inanimate object that brings us back to a movie moment or a moment with friends that is very impactful. And this is what we're living. I know you've walked around, you've seen the brands, the locations, the people in them, and we get to share that. It's pretty extreme.
It's very special.
Yeah.
And it is our own world.
It is.
We are that niche group to where you have other fandoms that are a little bit more broad, a little more spread out.
True.
And I feel like, in a way, and I'm not taking away from them.
Right.
I'm happy for them and that they found their thing, but I feel like it's a little, I'm hesitant to say this, but maybe watered down because we're so finite.
Yeah.
Like, this is our thing. This is our niche. These are our cars. These are our gadgets, our style, our locations. And they're so much more spread out.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time, Bond is grounded in reality.
It is, and there's a pride of ownership of Bond that we feel very, very protective of it. But I think we're living in a time right now where we're not going to have a movie at best the end of 2028, more than likely, honestly, 2029.
I know.
And because of this gap that we have, we all need to flock to something. We are a bunch of birds just flocking in one direction. Yeah. Flocking to London, I'm telling you right now, it's so interesting. We use this concert as like a waypoint. But ultimately, we know we're going to have 3 to 4, in your case, like 5 days of Bond experiences with people. But it's so special because of that emotional connection.
Right.
Because we flock together, and we're starving as a community for like gap fillers.
Right. Hey. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, do it. We need
you
to
now you're a star. We'll get you to sign a waiver. It's all good.
No,
it's all good. It's
this
gonna
is
happen.
London.
It's real.
This is London.
People live here.
This, by the way, this shows you this is not like stage hands.
No.
We're not telling people this, but this is it. This is what
Yes.
we're talking about. It's like we knew that you planned this, gosh, months ago, talking about this. Let's do something. We carved out a niche in a very. You're busy. I'm busy. But you know, people are flocking by, living their lives.
Yeah.
We, as Bond fans, stop our lives for 4 or 5 days to do this because it's special.
Yes.
It's very special.
And I think we ran into some people last night that we were up until wee hours of the night, to say the least.
Yeah.
But we ran into some people and they were like, well, we enjoy spending time with Americans versus spending time with people here because we come over here excited.
Yeah.
We come over here thrilled and genuinely wanting to bring good.
Yeah.
And good energy, and that goes so far when you're trying to make those connections with new people, new friends, and out there. Hopefully, you get that experience as well with whatever you do.
Yeah.
Because I know it's important for me to make those connections.
We're very touchy-feely Americans. Like I've heard from others, like we give good hugs. There's sometimes there'll be like a little peck on the cheek, or 2 pecks on the cheek, or 3 if you're French. I have a question for you.
Oh.
Like a couple of questions, just a quick pro quo back and forth.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, I know that you did this last year.
Yes.
What learnings, because I think this is important for everybody, did you get from last year versus this year in making this year a better experience?
The tube.
Yeah. Versus cabs and Ubers.
Yes, versus cabs and Ubers. I would say especially housing. Last year, I was traveling with my good friend Cameron Cross. Hey, Cam. And we decided we were going to go very, very old school, very minimalist.
Okay.
And we got a hostel. And I will
or
tell
hostile.
you.
Yeah.
To say the least. Because when you're traveling, and you know this, when you travel over here, you don't come with just a jacket. You don't come with a pair of shorts.
Right.
We come with suits.
Right.
We come with a tux.
Yep.
There is nowhere to put that in a hostel.
I can imagine. Because you have to share a bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a lot of people.
Is there closets for you?
No. We had a bed that it was a single bed and a drawer underneath it to put our luggage in and lock that. And then all of my suits had a curtain.
I was going to say, how did you iron?
There was no ironing.
Oh my gosh.
It was hope and pray.
Yeah.
Don't notice
Yeah.
that crease.
Run the steam in the shower and hope
Yep.
that, yeah.
100% did that.
Wow.
So
That's a major learning. So
It
you
is.
did not do that again.
no.
All right.
No.
Good.
Me and that one Bond guy, Christopher Morales, we bunked up this time, got a hotel,
Nice.
figured it out
Yeah.
much better. So I would say with traveling, that's my biggest thing is learning how to travel better.
Yeah.
And making sure that it's a smoother experience getting from point A to point B.
Yes.
That is when you're in a foreign country, foreign city, whatever it is, learning how to get around
Oh yeah.
makes your life 100% easier.
100%.
And it saves you time because you're not wasting time on travel.
Right.
You're not wasting time trying to get to the thing you're excited about.
Yeah.
And you feel rushed. And that's just not fun.
Yeah.
It takes some of the joy out of it. What about you? What have you learned? Now you've traveled way more than me, so
I'm constantly learning, because I think when you stop being a student of anything in life, but especially travel and doing things better and creating experiences, you're done and you just might as well retire. So this time, I've really baked in a lot more moments to just enjoy myself. Like there have been times in the past where I'm so overscheduled, and there are some days that are going to be like that because I'm only in London a few times a year, so I got to make the most of it.
of course.
And also under promising and over delivering with people. Like the first thing is, it's like, hey, let's grab a drink, and it's like, let's do this, and it's like not saying like, yeah, we should do that. It's like, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I don't have time. Let's get together in the future, or like tonight, what we're doing is we're throwing a little bit of moments from now, a bash where we can all get together and have a drink. It's creating those other moments. But I'll tell you, the biggest thing I've learned with this type of stuff is not to overpack. And I know that seems like really myopic, but like I would bring all these outfits with scenarios that I would paint in my mind. And now it's like 2 pairs of trousers, 3 shirts, 2 sweaters, and 2 footwear. And I'm like, out the door.
Right.
Done.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
And then that's what I learned from last year, because I did the same thing. I overpacked. I was here for 4 days last year, 4 or 5 days, I can't remember. But I had almost 2 outfits for every single day, so I had 2 different looks. And when I tell you, it was the rack of the curtain that I had to close on the bed.
Yeah.
That's what I had to hang everything on.
Oh my God.
So I had this much space on my rack.
Yeah.
Hanging next to my head while I'm sleeping. Horrible scenario. Yeah. So you live and you learn, and I think that's part of the fun of it. Now I know what a hostel experience is like.
Right.
I don't regret that, but I've learned that's not for me.
Right.
I'm ready to not have those kind of trials and tribulations on future trips.
Yeah.
But I think it puts you in a better mindset to just enjoy yourself and the time you have when you don't have to worry about those types of things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I have another question for you.
Yeah, he's got it's okay.
Well, you said this could be quid pro quo. So
yeah,
no, but I genuine curiosity, because I mean, you've how long have you had your channel for?
I believe I'm going on 4 years. If
4 years. And I remember, your channel, I think, has evolved over time. In some ways, become a bit different. Like I remember you doing like product reviews, which I quite liked, on things, toys and things like that, and cars and everything. And I think now it's like this. It's engaging more people in the Bond community and connecting. And I think I would say this: your channel is broadening the horizons of inviting more people in, as opposed to being about things or even just exclusively about your discussions.
Correct.
Was that conscious? Did it happen organically? Like, what was the thought process there?
I think it was, and I think I would tell, and you probably have something to say on this as well, when you start in YouTube, and getting used to talking to a camera, whether you're by yourself in a room, or you have somebody with you, you have to practice.
Yes.
And so for me, I looked at it as, I have a collection.
Right.
Let's go ahead and start with that collection. This is something I could do without anybody. Let's see if I enjoy it. Let's see if I feel like there's longevity here. And I did. So the toys and the product reviews and the just kind of talking my mind was, let's get into this and see, do I enjoy this? Am I a fit? Is this community for me?
Yeah.
Just like, maybe buying a motorcycle. You don't go out and spend $20,000 on your first motorcycle because you may not ride in 2 years from now.
Sure.
So you get something small and you practice. And that's what those videos were. They were practice. I learned how to edit. I learned how to film. I learned how to light. And these are all little details. You get little accessories. I have my phone on a tripod versus, so it's little things like that you put together. And so the evolution kind of happened naturally over time because I started to enjoy it more. And the more you do it and the more passion you put into it, and you start to like get excited about the next video. And I know you can relate to that because there's videos 100%. We both do that we're way more excited about. Not that we don't like all of them, but there's just some that strike us more for whatever reason. I'm sure the Aston Martin that you went and saw. Where you got to see the production and walk through.
It's amazing.
Oh yeah, I watched that in awe. I was like, I would be a kid in a candy store just.
There are so many videos that I've done, and I'm sure you could empathize, not just sympathize with me on this. There are so many videos I'll do where I think they are the most special videos, and I'm like, this is it. This is my swan song, and everybody's gonna love this video, and it gets like the least amount of views, and you got to almost step back and go, you know what, that's okay, because I actually wound up loving this video. And so I've stopped assuming what people would like. Like I did a video a couple weeks ago on this carry bag. Like it was just a bag, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is a quick filler. Like it's a little gap filler, and it wound up going crazy. And I'm like, really? This is what you guys wanted to see?
But sometimes that's all it is. Sometimes what your interests are not necessarily the peak interests of everyone else, and vice versa. And that's the joy of the community. It's
absolutely.
And that's where I say some other fandoms get a little watered down because our fandom is so niche that you find those core passions about the different things, whether it's firearms, vehicles, toys, clothing, whatever it is that you love out there. Hold on to that. Don't let anybody tell you it's not cool. It's not the right thing. Because if it's for you, that's all that matters.
Be authentic with yourself.
Yes, 100%. And so really to answer your question about the evolution of my channel, I feel like it went from, I felt like I had to put on a show to a degree to getting more authentic. And in doing that, I realized connecting with the people brought that out, not only in my videos, but in myself.
You can't go wrong by being your authentic self. Amplify it to people, and if they connect, great. And if they don't, that's their damage, not yours. Have fun.
Right. My video is going to be out there for as long as somebody wants to see this. In the YouTube community, some people know that there's a term called evergreen content.
Yeah.
And that is a video that can be watched now or 10 years from now and still hold the same value to the right person.
Exactly.
And so that's what I try to focus on, is having something that is going to be everlasting and enjoyable.
It's a good message too.
It is. It's a positive one. And I feel like here, of all places, the message, it's so awe-inspiring. I got to tell you guys, if you haven't been here, I don't know if you can see this.
Goosebumps. Those are goosebumps.
I'm getting goosebumps right now. Yeah, like it's coming over my head even.
Yeah.
Because this is not something I ever thought I would see.
Yeah.
I didn't think the opportunity for me to come here and experience this.
Dude, you're getting emotional.
It happens. It happens. It's okay. This is the joy.
It is the joy. Yeah, this is a good tearing up.
It is.
Yeah. I told you it's emotional.
It is.
Like it is. It's pinning on like every bit of nostalgia and emotion that we have. And it's a big moment. And then when you surround yourself with people that want to celebrate that moment with you and not push it down deep, like, no, it's like amplify it.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that's what this has been for me.
Good.
So great. Thank you for being here.
This was fun, man.
It was, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did this. Thank you again. The Bond Experience. The Bond Experience. But guys, thanks so much for watching. And as always, Merry Christmas, 007.
Oh.